Good job, Mr. CO. Yeah.
All right. Let's do this thing. We don't really have any itinerary. All I know is a question that I want to ask. Like one of those think about it questions. But also, I want to we can talk about week 2 now because I think it's so much easier to make a guess on the workouts once you have some sort of data about what it is. You know?
Yeah, process
we know
of
we can't
elimination,
look at
baby.
the freaking clues because that means that's what I want to talk about the freaking mushroom.
Oh, he's making
And
an
Dave's
itinerary
announcement.
right now. He said, hold on, let's run it out right now.
Dude, we did a whole episode pretty much on looking at old hints and what they might mean, looking at the workouts, and there were some good ones like the freaking not spork, but like the multi-use. Like those make so much sense.
I think Dave must have watched that video and then been like, "Oh, they're onto me. I got to just throw a spanner."
I think Zach might have guessed the workout, you know, and he was like, "We got to
Dialed in perfectly. I had it perfectly.
But man, when he did that mushroom and then started releasing the workout, he's like 21, 15, 9, and I was like, all right, I really don't.
Okay, everyone, hold your cords. Hold your cords.
All right, Theo, come on.
Oh, that's a good boy.
But yeah, so when he started releasing the workout 21, 15, 9, I was like, all right, like sick. I'm like, that's real sprinting, and he's like, but what if? And he went 21, 21. And I was
it
like,
made
okay.
sense at that point.
Well,
At
then
that
I was like,
point, it
yeah,
made
that's
sense.
pretty much what 21, 59 is because you're going to do 21 dumbbell snatches and then 21 burpees. And then he went, but what if? 21, 21, 21. And I was like, I'm so lost now. And then he did the 421s. And I was like, okay, like I get it. But he made it seem like it was like this should blow everyone's mind. And I was like, I feel like this is a pretty concept that everyone can grasp.
Hang on,
And
are
then
you
he
talking
started
about the workout or about the clue?
No, the workout, and then he like
when he
started,
presented it.
and then he was like presenting it, and then revealed the mushroom, and I'm like, that doesn't even look like a mushroom.
Like he was drawing it around the reps, but it was meant to go the other way because it goes 15. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it like an inverted pyramid would make sense because they're all tapering down.
Yeah.
But when he wrote in the blue, when he went to the blue chalk and it went to 21, 21, 21, 21, 15, 15, 15, 15,
Yeah.
9, 9, it's like it made a block.
Yeah,
I was like, you got your
Everything
shapes
tapered down.
muddled up.
Yeah, that was
and
nice.
he was like, yeah, for sure, this is how the mushroom ties in. I'm like, I don't understand how the mushroom. You could have done anything. You could have put a T-Rex for all I
Dude,
know.
Mario
and-
hitting the cube would have been a better clue.
Yeah.
like it would have been like, oh, we can kind of interpret, but the rep scheme
I don't know.
was not in
I was
on
pretty
that one.
disappointed. I mean, don't get me wrong. When he releases a hint this week, we're probably gonna make a whole nother video about trying to guess the video or guess the workout. But what was just announced is who's gonna announce 24.2.
Did you see that?
Did you see it?
Theo. I said that was the conditions of them coming here, that Theo has to hold the card.
If you guys did not see it, we'll kind of put it up right now.
Dallas,
We'll put it up. Put it up.
Who is
No,
it?
Dallas has already got it up, bro.
It's if
Yeah,
you
it's been
guys
waiting there
if you
for a
guys
while.
don't watch WWE, you might not know,
I
but
have no idea.
Hello, my CrossFit friends.
he's been doing CrossFit he said he's been
12
doing the
years.
Open for 12 years, which is freaking sweet. Seth Rollins is his Instagram. Shout out Seth Rollins.
But like-
WWE.
I'll put it right there.
Is
Yeah,
it
WWE Rollins. Rollins.
Or Rollins.
Make sure you
Rollins.
show the
Could be
camera.
Rollins.
Make sure you
Rollins.
show
I
that.
did. I showed it.
Now
Okay,
I know where to put it.
Now
It's
we
fun.
gotta show it. But yeah, so I'm super stoked about that. I honestly don't follow WWE that much, so
Never heard of the
I've
guy.
seen like the guy, but I've never obviously know much about him. But I think it's super cool that CrossFit's like kind of branching out, finding people in the community that are kind of big names, but like they haven't been kind of shown like in the spotlight. So I
How many
think
followers does he
That's
have?
the thing that's dope. though.
Oh, that's a decent amount.
he has
I've never-
4.6 million
never heard
followers.
of
Yeah,
this
he's
man.
a somebody
big
for
deal.
sure. Which is super excited.
WWE
He said he's been doing the Open for 12 years, so we're definitely I'm gonna egg him on to hit the workout in the stretch yet.
He's
This
gonna
might be
he's gonna go against me.
controversial.
He's gonna go
Head
against Dallas.
baby.
But if he's been doing the
Dude,
Open for 12 years, I don't want to go against
He's
him.
probably gonna freaking smash you.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. If he's
Yeah.
been doing it that long.
But
This,
hold on.
this might be controversial, but
Did you clear this with headquarters before you said this?
with who?
You're about to. Did you clear this with the publicist before you're about to say? What
yeah,
you
do I have to
No,
flag
we-
this?
Yeah.
No, you don't have to flag this.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't understand WWE. I don't understand it.
It's wrestling.
Everyone knows it's just like fake wrestling.
No, it's not. It's real.
Whoa.
Have you seen what they do?
You can't.
How could
hold
you
on,
fake
hold on,
it?
hold on, hold on. Hold on. You're telling me somebody going up 15 feet, standing on the top of a ladder, and then another grown man laying on the ground, jumping from the ladder, 240 pounds of straight fitness, landing chest to chest with it. You can fake that.
I think. Isn't it fake?
How can you fake? How can you fake that?
It's like on the real though. I think there's a flow that's rehearsed, but like what they're doing out there is freaking like they're putting on a show. I mean, no matter what
I also
anybody does.
have never watched it, but I just have seen clips, and then I know that I thought
Have you
that
seen the pro? I mean, if you watch like the
What's he
amateurs,
eating? What's he eating?
It's pretty.
You never seen Nacho Libre?
He's got something in his mouth.
You never seen the Luchadors?
Theo, come here, you little shit.
That boy Nacho.
Look,
Come on now.
what's this?
Anyways, I'm super
What's
stoked
in there?
about it. I'm
What's
pumped.
in?
Something.
See, told
hold
you
on,
there was
hold
something
on.
in his
Something I
mouth.
think is dope about Seth Rollins doing the announcement is like he's been doing CrossFit for 12 years, and it's somebody we don't watch WWE, but it's somebody that you have an instant connection with as a result of CrossFit, and you would have never had any other way to meet that person.
Like
you
I
know?
bet you, like we are very probably different people, but when we meet each other, I feel like we're gonna have a lot to talk about.
I know.
You
That's
know,
the
which is
dopest
so
part of
cool.
CrossFit,
That's
man.
like the coolest thing about the CrossFit community is when you like meet someone else in it, you have so much to talk about. I mean,
So-
there's a lot of jokes about that also, but I think it's pretty cool.
Would you call WWE professionals actors and actresses?
No,
No. What would you
I
call
mean,
them?
no, I
Professional wrestlers?
they're professional wrestlers, but you would also
They're athletes,
They're
100%.
Like,
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just like, so you would call them like athletes in respect to being wrestlers, or would you?
No, I would identify he's a WWE wrestler.
yeah,
That would
Right,
be
it's
their
like
title.
a type of like that's like the type of sport.
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay. I just
we're gonna watch one tonight.
I don't
we're
know
gonna
about
put you
this
onto
world
it.
of E. WWE.
Hold on, like low key. Did you get down with wrestling? You didn't watch?
I mean,
Look,
I
you,
did.
you know,
I did a
like The
little bit.
Rock came from WWE, right?
No, I even thought he
You don't
was
know
an
about
actor.
my man John Cena.
Can't see.
You can't
Wasn't
see
he
me.
a real? Wasn't he a boxer or something?
No, he was a WWE.
And
like,
don't
there's
get
a
me
lot of
started
people-
on the Nature Boy, baby. Don't get me started on
Hulk Hogan.
Woo, Ric Flair going crazy.
Hulk
I go
Ric
back.
Flair drip.
I've never even heard of these things before. in
Come
my life.
on. I mean, anyways,
It's very American. I feel like.
I'm very excited about it. It's
Yeah.
gonna be sick.
Yeah,
But-
that's exciting. That's pretty dope.
Given week 1 though, going into week 2, I just kind of feel like there's gonna be a flow.
Theo's cleaning the table for
Oh,
us.
that's a good boy. We might have spilled some rain on it before. So
Honey, you
he's
said week
freaking-
1 to
He's
week
gonna
2
get
what?
psycho.
But I just think week 1, after seeing week 1, I just have a kind of idea. I think week 1 was kind of that lung burner type workout. I think week 2, we're going to see some type of gymnastic, like a pull up or something like
bar.
that, toes to bar. Nothing too crazy. I don't think we're going to see like handstands or anything like that, but some type of gymnastics and maybe even a light to mid-weight barbell. I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy. And then going into week 3, I think we're going to see some type of like, it's going to be a lung burner, but it's going to be like a squat volume kind of thing. Like a wall ball or a thruster kind of coming into week 3.
We know for a fact that after, you got on the horn with HQ and they let you know lunges were going to be in the shred shed. So now we definitely are doing lunges in the shred. No, I think, I thought toes bar off the rip, but
Yeah.
now is like the process of elimination. Daniel brought up a good point earlier where it was like he thinks more movements are going to be simple this year.
Yeah, no, I do think the open is going to be something like very basic. I think it's going to be tailored towards, which it always is, but there's always that workout that has the high skill or the heavy barbell that you can get to. I just don't think we're going to see that this year. I think it's going to be like set weight kind of thing, like a 95 135 or even like a 95 75 pound barbell where most everybody can move it, and it's not going to be like this thing where you progress from a 135 to a 315 pound barbell or whatever it is. I think it's going to be workouts that everyone can do, really simple. I know Dave was talking about in the beginning that these workouts you can do from home, which you can always do the CrossFit open workouts from home, but you need a lot of equipment for some and sometimes space when you're doing handstand walks and lunges, 25 feet.
Shuttle runs and
Yeah,
whatnot.
I don't think we're going to see any of that. I don't remember reading it anywhere, but someone was telling me that there in the standards, equipment list, there was no tape.
Adam
like-
said that.
Adam said that. So I don't think there's any tape. So you kind of rules out handstand push-ups, wall walks, shuttle runs, lunges, because you would have to tape out
that would sort
your
of
lines.
it would make sense with like opening up the field this year of being like top 25%. It's like, well, if you're like half serious about competing, like that next stage there's a big bracket of people going on to that next stage where they can test like the slightly higher skill stuff with like less people doing it at your gym, because like the Open is fun when you're an affiliate and like everyone can do it and like a lot of people can go at the same time. Like that is fun.
Yeah, and like the type of people from 0 to 10%, like their capabilities are definitely a level above those people from 10 to 25%. Like in skill wise and strength wise, I think that kind of varies a lot. I think a lot of people from that 10 to 25% still have high capacity to do things, but their raw strength or skill of things
They're
is
like
really
missing.
low.
They have to be like,
the hole would be big enough to where
Yeah.
they would be
Yeah,
eliminated
so I think that's
as a
what kind of the Open's going to kind of go for. But yeah, long story short, I'm excited to see it. We have a different twist. Dave and Boz, I heard, are still going to be here, but I don't think that they're going to be doing the announcement, like we said, which is going to be pretty cool. I mean, I don't remember the last time we've had like a guest announce the workout. Didn't
no one saw that.
What?
I just made a funny joke and no one saw it.
Do you see a joke or do you hear a joke?
It was a joke.
She
I wouldn't make this.
saw it. She saw it.
Hey, the people saw it.
Bruh, the people.
Dude, yeah.
Extremely
On that,
polite,
Dave had
bro.
to really practice that.
Yo,
Like, this is never your first instinct when you say, dude, like,
I wonder
I
what.
thought
Yeah,
it
it's
was
one
so
round.
funny.
One
he
round.
had 4 other options. and
I
he
think you're more
landed
likely
on
to
that
freaking
one,
use the
bruh.
middle one than that one.
And like it's actually, dude, it's like 20. I want to do like 24.
That's 3.
I know it is, but then because I'm thinking about using my pinky, I do the 3.
Yeah, I would
20.
cover that up as a, like, because I would do 24.
Like it's just easy to go 24.1. Like 20.
He
Like,
did it.
it
It
makes
was
me
smooth.
think
It
about-
was smooth. It's not the. It's
Yeah,
not my
'cause-
finger choice, but I'm
Dumbbell
just saying,
snatch,
like,
baby. I was like, what kind of snatch is that?
So we're doing some internal external shoulder rotations.
that's right.
Yeah, but yeah, long story short, I was at the Arnold this past weekend, which was freaking crazy. I think we should talk about that. We were just talking about it out there. It is wild. I mean, I work
And
with
what else was this weekend? Justin's birthday. Play this. Happy birthday.
I don't have a happy birthday song.
Well, let's play something.
Happy-
Like play some music.
Just sing it. Just sing it. Just sing happy birthday, Ellie. One time.
No, we're good. We're moving on from this. I don't like this. Anyways,
And-
My tracks aren't labeled.
Do you know that something at the end of Happy Birthday in Australia, we say like hip hip. Like one person says like you sing Happy Birthday and then you go hip hip and then you all say hooray.
Hooray.
Bro,
Go,
that's
hip,
that
hip,
nerd
hooray.
shit. That's like old. Like I'm talking 1992.
But they don't do it
hyped
here.
up. Like
You don't
They
do
it
it
on
here.
Bluey.
3
Yeah,
hips for.
there you go.
3 cheers for.
No, it's not 3 cheers. You just say hip hip hooray.
That's like some Mary
Hip, hip,
Poppins hyped
hooray.
And you have to
Hip,
do it
hip,
the number
hooray.
of age.
Okay.
And then
of the
you
person.
blow out the
Thirty.
candles.
you're moving on from the birthday talk.
It was Justin's
Okay.
birthday yesterday. Everyone wish him a happy birthday.
Birthday, Justin. Yeah.
In the comments.
All right, so
Subscribe
we
if
were-
you haven't for his birthday.
Yeah, come on.
I would actually appreciate that.
Yeah, man. we're
If you guys
pushing.
haven't got me
Come on,
anything
man.
for my
100K.
birthday, just like and subscribe, please.
Like and subscribe.
Anyways, I was
To
at the
Matt
Arnold.
OnlyFans.
I was at the Arnold this past weekend, and I've gone the past couple years. Normally it's super busy. We're there for like 24 to 48 hours. It's kind of in and out. We're there for Rogue. They obviously do so much. You guys have seen the gym. They're just like, I work with so many great people, obviously, but Rogue's definitely a special one, and the reach that they have and everything is pretty crazy. And they're one of the main sponsors of the Arnold. The reason why the strongman are able to compete, do all these implements. And normally I'm so busy I don't get to watch, but this year I made it a point to get there. We missed Friday's competition because I was traveling there. Saturday I got to watch all of them, and I'll tell you what, seeing Thor come back and compete, I mean, obviously I've seen videos of him, but never have seen him compete in person. And working with Rain and stuff, I've got to meet him over the past year. Like, it's crazy. Like, he's probably like one of those people like, hey, who's the coolest people you have like in your phone number? I was like, Thor. Like, it is, I was talking to him this week. I'm like, dude, I'm never gonna get used to like us being like friends. Like it's just so crazy. Like I probably wouldn't stay
Who
in
says
line.
your friends?
Him,
Chill. I mean, look, Justin has him up on the wall right there. Clearly, he
the
loves
mountain,
sport.
baby.
Mountain, baby, come on.
But he's like probably one of the only people that I would wait in line for an hour to see. Like it is, for one, he's a super nice person, but to see him like in person and like shake his hand
insane.
and just see how big of a man that guy is. Like he's at his biggest, he was 440 pounds. Like that's that's 210
baby.
kilos. No, 200 kilos.
200.
That is 200 kilos. Like that is
200.
absolutely
it's
insane.
like-
I'm 200 pounds. He's literally double the man of me.
Well, he's your.
Over.
He's like your like distance across, like, but he's that way as well.
Yeah, it is. You can't comprehend it until you see it. Obviously, you know he's big, but meeting him in person is just crazy. And it's that much better that he's a great person. But seeing them compete, Mitch Hooper put on a freaking show. If you guys did not get to watch it, I highly recommend. I didn't get to see day one. I'm sure it was freaking crazy. But go back and watch Saturday at the Arnold, the Strongman. It was absolutely wild. Mitch Hooper, there was the Denny stones. If you guys don't know what they are, they're two stones that weigh like, I think it's like an 80 to 100 pounds difference in weight. Like one is like 400 pounds and the other's 300 pounds. I'm not actually sure of the exact weights of them, but there's lopsided, there's rings on them. The rings are not even complete circles. They're almost ovals. So you kind of got to find the sweet spot in it. And they're different sizes. They hit your shins. Like there's just so much to it. And the previous world record was beat by 4 athletes in that event. It was crazy. And going into that event, Mitch and Thor were tied for first. So like they go 2 guys before they get there, beat the world record, which was crazy. I think the world record was like something crazy, like 100 years old. Like it was a long time standing. Anyways, Mitch goes, like the first guy beat the world record by like 3 inches or 4, I don't know, like 3 to 8 inches. It was something pretty massive. And another guy goes, beats the record by like 5 feet, which is crazy. So I think the world record was like 31 feet. And then the next guy got like 37 feet. Mitch goes before Thor. So like he's got to put up a really good score so Thor can't beat it. He picks him up, and all those guys, they start moving like they're not going to make it 5 feet. And they just keep going. Everyone else sets the stone down about like halfway to 3/4. You have 10 seconds to regroup, and then they go to like for their last 5 or 10 feet or try to get it another one. Mitch is the only one that doesn't set it down to go again. He freaking walks. As he's approaching the world record line, everyone stands up, going's freaking nuts. I'm yelling my freaking brains out. He gets to the world record line. He stops, looks at the crowd, looks back, walks another like 5 feet and drops it. It was one of the most savage things I have ever seen. It was crazy. Like he literally sacrificed some distance just to freaking like lay the hammer out, man. It was one of the craziest things I've seen. Thor goes after him, beats everyone, gets second. So he beat the like world record too by like 8 feet, but didn't get Mitch. But man, dude, it was one of the coolest events that I've seen. I mean, you don't think it was going to be that
time-based?
crazy.
Was it time based?
No, it's distance based.
So, but you could set it down though.
But once you set it down, you had 10 seconds to pick it up again.
Oh.
So if
But
you
you
didn't,
had one. But so if he set that down, he had 10 seconds and then he could go again.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
And he
Yeah.
beat it by like 5 feet.
yeah, like 3 feet or maybe. Like he beat like the original world record to start the day by like 10 feet, and then he beat the guy before him by like 3 feet. It was crazy, dude. It was one of the wild things to do. And he went and he set a world record on that. The next one was the axle bar clean. It was like 405 pounds, which is a ridiculous weight, but it's a fixed weight. So like there's huge wheels on the end and they don't spin like a barbell. There's no bearing. So as you clean it, you can't spin it because it's 400 pounds on the end. Like the inertia of that, there's
I didn't
just no
think of
way.
that.
So they have to throw it
It's the
up
mixed grip it.
and almost catch it in it. And all these guys are like strict pressing, doing like, some of them did push press and like just their strategy. They had 2 minutes to get max reps. The world record's 4. So like going out there, like it's not like you're going to go out there and get 8 reps, right? So guys would go out there, get their first one, 10 seconds later, take another one. Maybe they get it, maybe they won't. But it's like, dude, at that pace, you're going to get like 6 or 7. It's like that's probably not going to happen if the world record is 4, you know? And
Maybe you should have gone out there and coached them.
I honestly felt like I could have helped with strategy. I know nothing about strongman, a little bit more, but there's a clock right in front of them. None of them were watching the clock, and they just like their strategy was so out there. I mean, there's no way I'm doing anywhere close to that weight. I think 200 pounds would just be ridiculous on there, especially the way that they clean it. But Mitch gets out there. So if you wanted to tie the world record, it's like almost on the, you would go at 0, 40, 120, and then at the very end would be like 4 reps if you wanted to try to a chance to beat it. And at the end, you just had to get the bar off the ground by 0. So he did 0, 30, 1 minute, 130, and then right at the end, he picked it up with a couple seconds left, and he ended up getting the world record. But I honestly think it's because he was started training with some CrossFitters and like seeing new things. He split jerked all of them. I mean, it wasn't like the traditional Olympic weightlifting split jerk, but was able to dip, drive, and get back under it a little bit and just like executed it perfectly. I mean,
Like paced it well.
paced it perfectly, had great form, did something different. And like, that's what you need to kind of like move the sport forward. But put 2 world records back to back, win in the last event with a big lead, did what he needed to do. I think he got like 2nd place, maybe 3rd in the last event, but just, it was an awesome performance. So shout out to that guy. And that was a long story, but please go watch it. It was absolutely insane.
It's dope because we I don't know if it was last one or the one before when we were talking about Khalipa and his
Yeah.
approach to, was it Amanda? Mm-hmm. And since then, and everybody seeing that, how it's progressed, it's like Mitch taking techniques that he learns from being in other groups, CrossFit groups, Olympic
Yeah.
lifting groups. He's taking it into the sport. It's like it's going to be interesting to see what happens over the course of the next 5 years.
No,
because
100%. I mean,
he's
I think that was
integrating some of those things.
it's definitely like, you look back at kind of the evolution of strongman, which I don't know a ton of it about, but I've talked to Jesse about it because he's a huge fan. He's like, there's different blocks of different style of athletes. I mean, you look back 10 years ago, I mean, you had like Shaw, you had Thor, you had Eddie Hall, you just had these guys that were just behemoths of people. Like all of them were pushing 400 pounds. And now the strongmen are a little bit,
Boy.
yeah, big boy. And a lot of them are getting smaller, more agile. Like they're a different type of athlete now. And I think Mitch is kind of being that first one to move to a different generation of like athletes. I mean, if you guys haven't seen his YouTube channel, it's kind of blown up over the past
Dude, he's
like
impressive
year. I
in a
mean,
lot
I
of
remember
different
like a
ways,
year
though.
ago, he came up to Squamish and trained with me, Jesse, Ellie, like all of us were there. And
That was a
I
dope
think
interview too, actually.
he he had probably, we were about similar on YouTube following, and I think now he's at like 150,000 subscribers, somewhere around then, but like does so many cool stuff. It's
You guys were even back then,
about subscribers,
and now he's like, what?
150,000.
Hold on. Hey, man. Hey, y'all better go like and subscribe right now, bro. Smash the like button right now, bro.
But okay, yeah.
And subscribe too. Stop playing. Hey,
But yeah, man, it's super cool to see what he's done over the past year. I mean, he's put a lot of effort in everything he's doing. Definitely a different type of athlete, which is really cool to see.
It's dope. Yeah, he's tight. I've seen his content without even seeing much of his strongman competition.
Yeah.
I didn't know
I might
he was so
become a
badass.
strong woman, to be honest.
You already are.
No.
Dude, you could be
You're
great
really
at
strong.
anything you want to do.
I want to see how big I can get on steroids.
No, because you're not allowed to get bigger than me.
I am bigger than you without steroids.
Yo, you would be huge.
I would be really big.
Justin would look
My
the
traps
same,
would
but
be like
Oh, my Lord.
sauced up, bro.
All right, guys. I really want to bring this up. I'm going to find the question, baby. It's a math question. I think the thing that's more annoying about this question is that I think there is a right answer.
I was just staring at this rain can, in
Yeah.
case you
Long
need
ago
some
did I freaking
total
see
body
this
fuel,
thing?
baby. Rain, hell yeah. But thinking about strongmen and how they make 400 pounds look just like nothing, it's kind of crazy.
All right,
It's
all right,
gnarly,
all right.
man.
Here we go. We're gonna we'll have to like put it up here, And you guys got to think about it. Pretty
Why
simple.
don't you just show this? Yeah, you just
I'm gonna show it.
Yeah, just
No,
show
no, just Dallas. Come on, man. Let Dallas.
Dallas will put it up because I think it's kind of hard to see. So it
It
says,
is hard to see.
Hold
That's
on,
part of the whole
you just
joke.
Look at it.
I know. Okay. It says, you guys can look at it. I bought a cow for $800.
Mm-hmm.
I sold it for $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
I bought it again for $1,100, and then I sold it again for $1,300. How much money did I earn?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
as in,
repeat that,
how much
repeat
did
that.
I earn the whole time? Like the
His
Oh,
total earnings. Dallas, I'm gonna send it to you right now so you can see it.
Okay, let me see this. I bought a cow for $800. I sold it for $1,000.
I did the math. I did the math, and I came up with an answer.
what was your answer?
300.
I would say 400.
What's
Yeah,
on, 300 profit.
Jesse said 400.
the next two? So 800, sold it for 1,000, bought it again for what?
1,100, and then sold it again for 1,300.
Hold on, bro.
Okay, here,
What's
so-
the
so
total
let-
price?
let me
What's
walk-
the total purchase price?
So let me walk through
I would
how
say
I looked at
400.
it.
1,800.
We went in deep on this at the Arnold's. I was like, I got to
Do you
bring it
know
back
the
to the
answer?
crew. No, I don't know the answer. I had my
Oh.
answer, and I'm like, I'm right. And then I looked at the comments, and some people had 300, some people had 400, and some people had 500. And I can see how they got each answer. So let me walk you through how I got 300. So you bought something
you get?
for 800, and then you sold it for 1,000. That means you're up $200, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You buy something for 1,100, so I think now you're only up $100, right? This is how I'm at, and you
Hold on.
sell it
No,
again.
no.
No, you're
I'm just
down.
telling you this is how I did the math,
That's weird.
and now you sold it again for 1,300, so you made another $200 profit. You got $300 total. Is that's how I did it? So another way to look at it.
No.
Another way to look at it is
Hold on.
that you have $800. You sold it for 1,000. That's 200.
Yep.
You buy something for 1,100. You sell it for 1,300. Now you made another 200. So that's $400 total.
But when you sold, no, because
That's the easiest math.
you're at $200 at the
Yeah,
second
so it
one.
goes back down to 900.
Yeah, and then you bought it for $1,100, so you're down $900, and then you sold it for $13. So the difference between 900 and 13 would be 400.
Yeah. That's how I did it.
Or you just take the total sale price, which is
Yeah,
$2,300,
as far as $400
and the
bucks.
total purchase price, which is $1,900, and the difference would be 400.
Okay. I'm definitely, I think I'm overthinking this, but walk me.
How'd you get 500 then?
I'm going to walk you through.
Hold on,
Okay.
I
Okay.
think I'm wrong.
So look
but-
at this. So you have
It can't
$800,
be
right?
that easy.
Yeah, it can't be that easy.
So you have $800 in your bank account, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got 800.
So you had $800. You bought a cow for $800. You're at zero, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. How do we know we had $800?
I'm just telling you. This is what I think.
Okay, go.
So you have $800 in your account. You buy something for $800. You're at zero, and down here you buy something for, but you only had $800 in your bank account. You buy something for $1,100. So you're in the hole $1,100. You make $1,000. So you're at a. You're down 100. Oh wait, how did I get 500? Now I'm confused.
Do it again, do it again.
Uh-oh.
I was like, I don't know where this is going.
Because
I'm-
it's not a PEMDAS problem. Those are usually what these ones are. That's why everybody gets so many different answers.
Yeah.
But this is just. It should just be like
it seems
you know,
simple to me.
a lot.
like-
Wait, is it? Oh wait, is it? Did I get it? 1,100 plus 800 is 1,900, and 1,000 plus 2,300
Yeah,
is 19. That's how they got.
400.
That's 400.
Yeah.
Maybe 400 is the right answer.
Or you bought it, say your bank account's at 800.
Uh-huh.
So then you bought it, so you're at zero. You sold it for 1,000, so now your account's at 1,000.
Yeah.
You bought it for 1,100, so now you're minus 100.
Yep.
Then you sold it again for 1,300, so now you're at 1,400.
No,
No,
you,
you wouldn't be
no,
at
no.
1,400 though.
No,
would be-
you only
you'd be
made
at 12.
you only made a $200 profit.
Yeah, you'd be at 2. So it'd be
So you'd be
200.
100.
But did you see how I
No,
got
do
there?
that
right?
again. Do that
No,
again. Ellie,
do
do
that
it again. Do it again. Exactly what you
That's
just
what
said.
I was trying to do earlier.
Okay, so your bank account has $800. You bought a cow for 800, so you're at zero.
Yep.
You sold it for 1,000, so now you're at 1,000.
Yep.
You bought it for 1,100, so now you're at
Minus.
minus 100.
Yep.
And then
Then
you
you
make a
sold- then you sold it
For 13.
But
for
so it's a $200
$13.
profit.
So then it's $1,200.
or you're up 100.
No, you're up by
You're up by
$1,200.
Yeah. You'd be up by 1,200.
No, I don't.
Did I
think
just
so.
work it out?
Let's see.
I don't think
Come
so.
on, that
so you
sounds
look at
good.
you look
What
at
did, what did
the.
Ellie say the answer is?
Huh?
I thought it was 400, but then I just did something and I got 1,200.
Yeah, because
I still think so. Like you look at some people, 800 plus 1,000 equals 200, minus 1,100 equals 900 plus 1,300.
Yeah, that's how we got 400.
And then you made two, lost one, made two is 300.
what's the most liked one?
So yeah, see, so this is how I got the answer. The answer is 300. He got $200 profit from the first transaction. Then he lost 100 from buying it again for a higher price. Then he got 200 from selling it again, so $300 total profit. That's how I got it.
I think
What
you
do
gotta look
think?
at it two different transactions. I don't think you talk about the same thing. It's like if you buy a stock. You buy a stock for $800 and then you sell it, right? You sold it for $1,100. You made, or $1,000. You made $200 profit.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're in a new transaction. Now it's a new stock I bought. I
So
paid $1,100.
You think the answer is 400 then?
Yes.
But does it make a difference if you only have $800?
Yeah, because if,
Like,
if you-
Yeah, 'cause then you
but
get
what if you
1,200 out of
didn't
it,
have
right?
enough money to buy something for 800 and buy something for
I think you're
1,100?
overcomplicating it.
what
know
is
what I
the-
mean?
What is the answer? though?
Would that change it?
I think it's
I
just,
don't know. It just feels like two transactions.
yeah.
I know if you look at it simple, like the simple way is like you had two transactions, you made $200 on each of them,
No,
400.
'cause
But
Ellie, the way Ellie explained it, get you in the thousands, bro. Like
That's
know.
right.
I
That's
don't know how
definitely
that's
right.
not definitely
I-
not right.
I
Okay.
feel like I feel like that may be the right one. Everything else makes too much sense. That's the one that doesn't make sense.
I just wish we could know the actual answer.
I
They don't
have
have
it right
it
here.
What is it?
So the correct answer is 400 when you account for steps properly without double counting.
I said that. I said 400. Did I say that?
Where
Did
are
I
you
say
getting that
400?
answer from? Just Google?
Google.
All right,
ChatGPT.
this
The
person.
wrong answer has double counting, which is why you get 300.
All right, this is the someone that explains
I just
400.
thought it was
He
too
said,
simple.
He said,
I was like, I just
"Holy
got 400
shit."
straight away.
It says, "Holy shit, y'all! You don't lose 100 when he buys it again. It might be better to imagine it like this: a man buys two cows, one for 800 and one for 1,100. That's 1,900. He sells them for 1,000 and one for 1,300. That's 2,300. You take the difference, 400.
400.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You put the two positives together.
Total
Yeah.
purchase price.
Yeah.
Total.
Yeah,
Uh,
I feel like that's
profit,
the
selling
easiest,
price.
the simplest way to look at it.
But you know, because knowing where you start or how much you start with, that's the thing. That's
Did you
tough.
guys just think I was an idiot that whole time? Did you think I was an idiot, or
I
did
like-
you have to think about that?
Nah,
a
I
little
like.
bit?
I
I
like
mean,
the way
I thought
you were
about it,
working
but
through
you
it.
were doing it way more complicated than I.
Well, because I
even
thought
thought.
they were trying to trip me up.
They are. They are. That's
Yeah,
why they
that's-
posted
yeah.
it.
Yeah, so, but there's like that thing where it's like so easy that you're like, nah, it can't be that. So you think about it
No,
really,
I
really
feel
hard.
that, yeah.
It. No, because the normal ones we find with those are like the PEMDAS ones. Like well, they put a couple parentheses in there and everything gets real confusing real fast because
Yeah,
people do it in different ways. They don't know,
I don't know,
the
man.
rules.
What did
I
you
really
what
like
did you
thinking about this stuff, though.
what did you think of the first open workout?
I thought it was like an open workout.
Like just typical.
But very little room for like the people that are going to do it and that are going to do really well. There's not much separation or much opportunity to separate yourself. It's a difference between
But that's
Ju-
what the open is, right? It's like as you get further in the season, there's like more things that separate the elite from just like there's more separation.
but the separation in this was, are you going to step a burpee up or jump your feet up?
Yeah.
Like that's
your
literally the only
fitness is there, I
difference.
mean-
like for the people that are there, like that's what the difference is.
Looking back on hindsight, I
Are you
mean,
gonna break your back on the snatches, or are
That-
you just gonna?
that workout definitely got me good. I was hurting after it for sure, but I watched the announcement. We hit it right after. You guys saw the video. I think I went 8 seconds slower than Jeff.
He was
He was 6:13.
he was 11. He was 11, but then the 2-second penalty for not
Yeah, or
turning around.
something. I don't know what it
Yeah.
was. I was 8 to 10 seconds behind Jeff.
Yeah.
I saw him do it. I thought the burpees were going to get to us pretty good. I mean, just watching Brent do it, he jumped all his burpees, and then watching Jeff do it, where he stepped his burpees, he got that 6:10 or around there mark. So watching, I was like, man, I think that's the move. You know, I think Jeff probably got the fastest score you could get with stepping up on your burpees. This is just my thought on it. So I watched it, thought that'd be a really good strategy, hit it with step ups, wrecked me good. But after watching it again, seeing how it felt, I was like, man, I should have just jumped all the burpees because I think they're faster. And I don't think for the elite level people, it's going to hurt that much more, but the reps are just going to be quicker. I don't know. I didn't retest it. I'm not going to. That's just my hypothesis. Kudos to everyone that freaking went sub 6. I think that's a crazy fast score, you know?
Yeah.
I saw Noah, Chandler, and Jay Crouch get that right around that 550 mark. And I was like, man, that must be the fastest possible time you could do. Like, I just don't know how you could go faster than that, especially like all those guys getting within a second or two of each other. I'm like, that must be the top. And I think Taylor Self so far has a 540, which is just blistering. I think he did it with Dallin and stuff. And Dallin also went sub 6, but man, that's a Bernie workout. I mean, there's nowhere to hold anybody up. I felt like I hit it as fast as I could with doing step-up burpees. I think even if I did it again and still did step-ups, I don't know if I go any faster because I felt like I didn't slow down the whole time, like just one pace, and that was my score. So I think if I wanted that sounded crazy. If I wanted to do it again, I could I could do it again with jumping burpees.
Do you feel...
and maybe put a score that's low 6s. I think it'd be pretty difficult for me to break that 6-minute mark, but it was crazy to see. I mean, some of those guys.
But you've also
Did Colton put it up?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude! When this came out, I thought Noah and Colton could put up crazy times.
What did he get?
Bro, guess.
Dude, I think it's gonna be crazy.
29, 529,
524, just because of your reaction.
What do you got?
534.
519.
Oh my god!
Thank God that wasn't week 2's workout.
Dude, he beat me by over a minute.
Oh my god,
bro, he crushed.
That's just like one of the workouts you just can't compete with him on.
He beat the second place, which is Taylor, by 21 seconds.
Bro.
Dude, that guy's fit, man. That's
crazy.
I mean, obviously, he is
That's
really good, but you have
laughable.
to have the capacity
That's
to
dude.
hang on something like that.
No,
That is
but
crazy.
That's like, so it's like when you were explaining the workout, even in your description, when you're like, yo, tips and tricks, the thing that I saw consistent from person to person, athlete to athlete, the ones that are like there, is like, you guys, it's all about your pace. Like, you just have to have a pace that you start from the beginning and you finish in the end. Don't change, don't deviate, just keep it like that.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, one of the things Adam said to you is like, if your fitness is there, you'll be there. Just do it, and that is what it is. And then there's like when we're talking like the 5s, it's like they just go. Like,
yeah, man.
Their pace is go, and that's the Colton's pace was go.
That is crazy, man. I
thought crazy.
I didn't know if someone could go sub 530 in that.
That's gnarly, bro.
That's crazy, man. I really want to see that video.
Where were you at 519?
I was probably into my second round of snatches.
That's crazy.
That was my left arm of 21.
Guys, put that in perspective. Look at your time. Like, if you go, those of you guys that record your video, look back where you were at 519. Even me, I don't think I was starting round 9s. Was I? I don't even know. I was in the round. I don't know, man. That's
yeah. They would have. The 9s would have taken about a minute, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Your
I might
9's
have
about
just
a minute.
started round 9 and he was done. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, how's it feel?
Kudos to him.
That's tight, dude. That's a smasher for him.
That's
bro.
awesome,
The thing
dude.
That's really cool.
that
But if
kind
you
of
look at him,
sucks-
dude, I mean, he has a legit chance of winning the Open. I mean, last year he got 3rd. The year before he got 4th, man. I mean,
Maybe they're setting him up for a home run.
Hold on.
track.
Because the thing that sucks for Colton is like he smashed it so like by such a large margin that it's like, bro, you didn't have to go in like that for real, and it doesn't really help him that much. You know what I mean? It's like
I
he
don't know,
just
dude. I mean, the
crushed
thing
it.
that's crazy is like you can be built for a workout and put up a good score, which like there's certain workouts that like tee up really well for me. I'm really good at gymnastics, high skill stuff. You tee them up, and like even then at the games, man, I only have one event win in 4 years of competing at the games. So even when things line up really well, like you still got to go out there, execute, and put up a freaking
but then
show.
when you
he
hit your home
freaking
run-
had one that lined up well for him, and it wasn't like he had a top 5 score in the world. Like he blew everybody out of the water.
I know.
Which is awesome.
And when you do that, you want some people in between you that aren't going to be the same people
Yeah.
next time too.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's awesome, man.
that's dope.
That's
It's
cool.
dope that
That's
they
one
did
thing
that.
that's crazy about the Open, man. You have such a vast pool of people to see. And a lot of times, like even in the Open, there's guys that you don't see at the games put up top 5 scores in the world and stuff, which is also pretty cool to see. But man, that's
Now,
awesome.
now you got to go against number 1.
I got to go against
Number
the
one,
number one
baby.
man in the world. It's number 1 versus like probably like 200.
There's probably like
Oh,
three
let
or
me-
four.
let me
There's,
look.
there's probably like three
See
or
where I'm
4
at.
people in front of him that put in like their tie break time.
I don't think so. When I looked earlier, Taylor Self was the number 1 overall. at
Okay. Usually
540.
there's like a few
Oh,
stranglers up
yeah,
there.
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't believe
Putting
he
their
shaved
tiebreaker.
20 seconds off Taylor's. I saw a video of Taylor's, like a portion of it, and he was moving. I was like, wow. Like, that's it. I didn't think people could go sub 550 when I saw
Seeing-
Noah and them do it.
Chandler posted his last set of 9, I think.
Yeah.
And it was like around like a minute ish.
Yeah.
It looked like he was. I'm not saying he wasn't working. He killed it. It looked like he was like, I'm gonna finish this workout.
Yeah.
Not like he wasn't like cooking,
Yeah.
and he went so fast.
Yeah.
Right now, Justin's 123.
123. And I bet you I drop once. I mean, people hold out their scores for a while.
That's tight, dude.
I mean, it's pretty close though because it's 4 o'clock now. So
The Open.
Yeah, I
is
know, but
so
like your
fun.
score won't pop up if it's not validated too either.
true, true.
So,
Yeah, they have until tomorrow to validate.
I'll drop a little bit more. But that's freaking,
That's so tight.
that's crazy.
That's so tight. Because now, I mean, it's announced that it's going to be here. Everybody knows it's not a mystery. If you guys didn't watch the last video, make sure you watch it and like and subscribe. But like, you know the space, and we know some things that could be coming up potentially. Based
But-
on space, what do you think is like?
It's the same as just when they set up the barricades at an Open announcement. Like that's the space, really.
Yeah, I mean, you
No.
look at, I mean, I look at the gym, my gym that I have here, and I'm just thinking about what I would do. We have 2 pull-up rigs that face each other,
'Cause
which
me
I
and
think that
Justin
would
look
be, I
each
think it'd be
other
really
in the
good.
eyes.
And I think like last week wasn't a gymnastics thing. They normally probably have like a conditioning workout, a gymnastics workout, and maybe like a strength workout would kind of be maybe the way that you would do 3 workouts. I mean, obviously you're not going to find the fittest person in the world in just 3 events. That's why the CrossFit Games is 12 to 15 events. But you still want to have a decently well-rounded test. So you got to kind of hit everything. I think we kind of saw the burner week 1. I think we're going to see some type of skill week 2, and then maybe something a little heavier or strength biased week 3, or that could also be this week. I don't know, but just looking at what I have and there not being any tape marks for the Open, like tape stuff is, yes, you could do lunges or shuttle runs, but it's normally for like wall walks, handstand push-ups, handstand walks, things like that. So with that not being in there, I'm like, well, how else do you test gymnastics? You have rings and you have a bar. So
It
to
would
do
be
gymnastics on.
cool for like you to go like rig barbell, like you're literally facing each other.
That's
the
what I'm
whole
saying. If
time.
you have a barbell right in front of the rig and the pull-up bar, that would make the most sense for me. I think with me and Colton both training out of a home gym, I thought it'd be cool to do the last workout that they did in the home gym with the toes to bar, double under, squat cleans, building in weight. But I don't think we're going to see a heavy barbell like that.
they already repeated that one twice. Anyway.
And they've repeated it twice. I thought another one that could be really good is the one that Rich and Matt did. I think was like 3-3-6-6-9-9 clean and jerk and toes to bar, or was it just cleans?
Total bar.
Toes to bar. I don't know. So it's something like that, whereas like a lightish barbell compared with some toes to bar in gymnastics, I think is another
I think
probably good one we're gonna see.
And you know what? They probably won't even test the barbell.
Ellie.
They could. Who knows?
Look at it. Look.
I had a dream last night that they had burpees in the second one too, and it was this big deal because they already did burpees. They're like, that's why it's different this year. We're doing burpees again.
Dude, I was
Dallas
thinking
is
about
like,
it after that workout. Like burpees are probably one of the best like movements. Like if you had to pick like top 5 movements to be fit, like burpees has to be up there.
Yeah,
Burpees, running,
some form of lifting.
squatting.
Yeah, squatting. That it's interesting. Like burpees hit all of us.
And then you got to
different.
get like a gymnastics piece in, like pull-ups.
Ellie Turner said the only reason she stops on burpees because of her triceps.
My triceps blow up.
Like that's
My
it.
lungs are bleeding.
Honestly.
Yeah, I felt like my chest was about to explode. Dallas, hold on. You shoot in here every day. What's the widest focal length you can get standing from the garage? Like, and get both looking symmetrical, get the rig.
It's hard because not even 15 would do it.
I know. So that's what I was thinking. It just based on setup.
Well, that's what I've been saying.
I don't think they're not going to shoot from outside, and they're going to shoot facing this direction into the space. They can't get a lens wide enough to show both of you.
Maybe you guys are on the rower.
If you're on the rig.
You have freaking GoPro if you want to.
Like,
honestly, you'd have to be pretty fish-eyed to
I
do
know,
that.
but I don't think they do that for the.
But they were
open
also
announcement.
saying there's going to be a bunch of broadcast stuff in the corner. But that would mean it would be shooting at an angle
and
into
you're
it.
not going to shoot
straight
a
on.
wide. You're not going to shoot a wide.
Right.
You
Of
could
both
have
of
two
them.
angles and then just like flip
And
flop.
they
They will
never
have more than
never
one.
even showed the 4 of them going last week. They just showed one at a time.
Yeah, they had two shot.
Yeah, that's true.
They had female
I
men.
don't know. And especially if there's a
You
barbell.
could- you
if
could
there's
do
a,
that.
If there's a barbell in the middle, though, you would have like us doing toes to bar. You kind of like flash back and forth, and when there's the barbell, which
They
in
just
most
put
of
them
those
up next to
workouts,
each
the
other,
barbell
like they have
is
a-
kind of the workout. So you're just going to be
Yeah,
showing both.
they
of
could
us with
do the
barbell.
one handheld out in the middle. They'd be getting whatever's happening. Then they have the one from this corner shooting Ellie's rig, and then the one in the
Yeah,
other
my
corner
rig.
who-
No one's
shooting
allowed
Yeah,
to
Justin's
it'd be
rig,
cross. It'd be cross.
right? And then you can get them both doing in the middle with the handheld, and then you have the two getting.
That's
the
how they
rig.
would have to do it.
If they did that.
I just think the open announcement you did already with Samuel. I
Back
said
in the
Samuel,
day.
Sam Quant.
Back in the day of
that
2021.
you know the shot where
Yeah.
it's just like both of you working at the
Yeah.
same time. Like they wouldn't be able to do that here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
I just have a strong feeling that we're going to be on the pull-up bar. So toes to bar, pull up.
I think toes to bar
Hey,
for
I
sure.
guessed it week 1. That I was like, hey, what's one move we're going to see? Burpees.
I said burpees as well.
And I'm
for the
saying
record.
week 2, I think we're going to be hanging from the pull-up bar. And if I had to pick something, I'd say toes to bar. Just
do you
because
pick?
I
What do you
think that's
pick?
the most
One movement.
basic. It's the most basic gymnastics movement from the rig.
Ellie, what's your one for sure movement you see in week 2? Oh, she's thinking, bro. You just don't want to say toes bar.
So what are you going to go?
I think toes bar as well, but I also don't want to piggyback on you. So if we
Yeah.
can't pick the same thing as Justin, I
Well,
will
okay.
say,
Well, you'll say like we'll say toes to bar. We all agree on that.
I mean, other than toes bar, like what? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they go squat this week.
Do you,
Yeah, that's-
okay. So
trying to
do you
think of a
see
movement
do you see
that's-
toes to bar and do you see barbell? Because I'm envisioning toes to bar barbell.
The workout
Toes to
I
bar
thought, I
deadlift?
thought it was. But
Hey, is there a
already did- we
kettlebell
already
in
did a
the
snatch.
movement?
Nah, bro, they're not gonna use a kettlebell.
I don't know.
on that.
I don't know.
I didn't see the equipment.
It was-
I don't think. I think we have to see a barbell because I would say like with the week 1, I mean you can't see burpees. I don't think we're going to see a handstand walk, and we're going to see gymnastics. I'm saying, what do you pair with the toes to bar?
Maybe it is
I would
deadlift.
say,
Rowing?
I mean, you could
Yeah.
do deadlift.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
What if we
little
did a
toes to
machine?
bar. What was the row? Toes to bar and hang clean and I've already said a dumbbell though. Hang clean and jerk.
Yeah,
We already did a couplet though. Would they do another one?
I don't
the,
think so.
Do you know the workout? I got rhabdo from it. It was my first open workout ever.
Rhabdo's
Wait, what?
real.
From the toes to bar, row, dumbbell hang clean and jerk.
Oh yeah. I was looking at that one earlier. That was another one that popped up.
Dang.
That's
22 point.
it was 18.1.
I mean, rower for
Oh.
Justin week 2 would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
feel
doing
like
a
you
lot
had to
of-
see 3 things probably.
It would be kind of weird to do the open without a machine.
Toes to bar
we
machine.
didn't do a machine last year.
I know. I'm just
Toes to
saying.
bar
So weird.
machine, and then
a barbell, but we also don't have that much
I don't
space in
see-
here.
yeah.
there's not that much.
I think
space.
I think we'll see a toes to bar and a barbell, and the barbell will be like
Two things.
deadlifts and front squats.
or shouldered overhead. You
Or
think?
like shouldered
Maybe
overhead.
like a deadlift shouldered overhead type.
I do think it'll be a barbell though.
Yeah,
Then that eliminates clean and jerk and stuff for the next week, or thrusters if they go.
they won't do
couldn't go
clean and
thrusters
jerk
for the
and
last week.
thruster. I don't think we do shoulder overhead. I mean, I think you could have to be just deadlift, unless this is the week with the squat, and we'll do squat like some type of barbell squat and toes to bar. I don't know. Do you think we're on the right
Double
track?
unders maybe.
We could see dubs.
All right.
In
Maybe,
place of
maybe there is
machine?
that old open workout. Oh, they've retested a bunch of times.
All right. So something for sure is toes to bar.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. That's for sure or no? She's like, And then maybe machine or double unders. Which one you think?
I think more likely double unders.
I think more.
I kind of
likely
got a
double
feeling that
unders.
we're going to see a retest though,
Dang, dude.
week 2. I don't think we're getting a new workout.
You love retesting workouts.
I hate it. I think if we see a retest, I'm gonna say, either that old open workout from the first home gym, or something from 2016 or 17, which was me and Colton's first open, because we started the open at the same time. Yeah, I think that toes to bar double under clean workout would be cool, but they've already done it twice. Who knows? I still stick with toes to bar. That's the only thing that I know.
Yeah, I think so too. Wanted to say.
I'll be honest, dude. I'm
And-
getting real hungry, so we gotta wrap this.
Yeah,
thing
Come
we-
on, let's
Have
wrap
you
it
not
up.
eaten yet?
We're
No,
an
I need
hour
to
and
eat.
5 minutes in. So.
Okay, we're wrapping this thing up.
Yeah, let's wrap it, man.
All right, let's
Hold on,
okay,
that thing
okay, we
was-
gotta I'll give you guys a Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Give him the
thing.
proton,
I'll give him
bro.
the
Come on,
proton,
Ellie.
baby.
Last time people were calling out, like they were saying Ellie checked out right when you started talking about this. At least
I
try
did.
to. I know, but look, come
Just
on now.
just think
like
about
perk up and like you know,
Yeah.
you know.
Here we go.
Come on,
here
you
we
want
go.
some of
Show
this?
love
You
to
want
your
some of that
man.
hitter right there?
I'm okay right now. Thank you.
Here. So normally I'm the one saying it, and sometimes I mess up. I remember someone told me when I talked about the moon,
And I won your Q.
the moon going around Earth. If it speeds up, I said it got closer. Actually, if it speeds up, it gets farther away. It slows down, it gets closer. I messed that up, and I realized it, and I didn't want to go back, so I thought no one would notice. But
You're also not an astrophysicist.
so I'm not an
like, come on.
astrophysicist, and I'm
8
on.
minutes and 20-second
Here.
journey to Earth.
here. I'm gonna just play this. You guys can listen.
I'll put it in.
Dallas can put it in.
It's on
Oh,
the.
here we
it's
go,
on
here we
the
go, here we go,
freaking
here we go.
thing.
Ellie, get him.
I'll add it, guys.
Yeah, Dallas.
Another view of the world. Remember Einstein, the faster you go, slower time ticks for you? Correct. At the speed of light, time stops.
I like this.
Are you saying photons don't experience time at all?
Holy crap. So, the instant the photon was created
Photon
in
is
what we call
light.
the photosphere of the sun, the outer surface.
Okay.
And then it went on its 8-minute and 20-second journey to Earth. If you're the photon, you are born and you land on someone's buttocks in the same
On
moment, in the
Ellie's
same
butt
moment.
in the same moment.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, that 8-minute and 20-second journey to Earth, that's literally, if you travel at the speed of light and you go from the sun to Earth, it takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds to get here. I mean, obviously the photon thing's crazy because if you travel at the speed of light, there's no...
Hang on, so photon is a light.
Yeah. But that's why we say that it's theoretically impossible to travel at the speed of light. And that's why we say it's theoretically possible to travel at 99.99999% the speed of light.
Well,
But if you travel at the speed of light, it's like time travel pretty much.
You
You
don't.
can't see.
There is no
You
time.
can't see the thing that's traveling at the speed of light because it would just be a blur, right?
No, no,
Be a
no.
blur, it's just like
It's not a. It's
You
it's
wouldn't
in
see
both places at the same time.
But you could. No, it's not because it takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds.
no, okay, yeah, but from our perspective, but if you were the photon, like if you were the photon,
You're just in both
It just
places.
to you it feels like you were in both places at the same time. If
8
you
minutes
are the
ago.
photon. No.
We perceive it as that.
We perceive it as 8 minutes and 20 seconds. The photon perceives it as instantly.
But the photon isn't real.
It is real.
No, it is.
Photons
It's
are
flat. It's not real.
light
it's not
is
a
real.
thing.
Yes, it is. It's right.
What,
It's
is
all
it-
around us.
Does it have a heartbeat?
That-
Hold
no,
that
so
doesn't
it
make sense.
can't-
That's like a
it can't-
plant. A plant doesn't have a heart rate, but it's real.
No,
It's
yeah,
living. It's
I
breathing.
know, but it doesn't like you can't.
Is this real right here?
No,
That is real.
it can't be like, oh, I'm traveling at the speed of light. I perceive that to be at the speed of light.
All right, that's it, people. We're out of here.
A little bit smarter every
I
day,
don't
baby.
get that. I
It's-
actually
it's
don't
over.
understand that.
None of us understand. It's provocative. You know what I'm saying?
I hate those things.
It's provocative. It's provocative.
I hate
baby.
those facts.